2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA postseason is here! Yay! About time. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports, as you can tell. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Looking at the Thunder, they come into the playoffs as the 4th seed in the Western Conference, and both 4 and 5 seeds look strong. This has the makings of a great series. And to new beginnings. Game 1 of the series, you sense a little nervousness on both sides tonight. Kenny, what's the key to avoiding a slow start?
Don't take bad shots. That's the first thing. Stay within the flow of the offense and then just be aggressive.
TTDTP.
What's that?
Try to dictate the pace.
Oh, wow. Say that again.
Not only that, TTDTP.
Try to dictate the pace. Oh, that's TTDTP.
Yeah, and not only that, you got to avoid mistakes.
That'll do it for us for now. T-I-A-W S-Y-L. Tuning in, and we'll see you later.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. The Oklahoma City Thunder face a familiar opponent, but a new challenge. The start of what the entire season has led up to. Now, behind the roar of thousands, they march confidently into battle against the Utah Jazz. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Ingles at small forward with Favors at the 4. Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Now, here's Brewer. 6 to shoot. The 3 from George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Oklahoma City. He gets that one.
The D can be right in the face of Favors, but it does not affect him in the slightest. A motivated player who is very effective close to the basket.
Here's George. Westbrook with it. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
We talked about the importance of stealing one on the road. Coach told me they want to come out, push pace, and set the tone early. He said if we can find a way to take this first game, it gives us a lot of confidence. And if they do, Kevin, just like that, they'd have home court advantage in this series. Back to you.
Thank you, David. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That's his first foul. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Rubio, the pass to Ingles. Gobert dishes to Favors. Stolen by George.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game right now. throw good, Adams. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Ingles kicks to Rubio. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Strong drive by Ricky. What he lacks in athleticism, he can make it up with his toughness.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That one falls for Rubio.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
Both free throws good from Rubio.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Kicks to Brewer. Pass to Adams. Outside, George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for Oklahoma City.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Now, here's Ingles. And there's the feed to Favors. There's a good screen. He used that pick to get in close.
That's where a majority of Favors' points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Outside Anthony. Westbrook kicks to Adams. On the wing, George. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Brewer the pass to Westbrook. And here's George for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Ingles against George. Ingles dishes to Gobert. Passes it to Ingles. And Favors kicks to Gobert. Clock at 6. Favors with a screen on Westbrook. Mitchell. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Well, the truth is, he probably makes this shot a little more often than he should, so it's hard to resist.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Here is Rubio, following the score by Oklahoma City. Favors with the screen, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Alex Abrinas is checked in for Corey Brewer. Utah also making some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Favors. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Mitchell. The dish to O'Neal. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Patterson, he's checked in for Adams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Ferguson's checked in for George. That's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Mitchell missing. The Thunder leading by 3. Over to the wing. Here's Patterson. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Patterson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Felton. Taken away by Felton. 1:10 left in the first. Pass to Ferguson. Launches it. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. Now here's Exum. D right on him. Now the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Exum. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Stolen by Mitchell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Exum passes to Mitchell. No good there. Felton with some nice D.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
And here is O'Neal. 1 second left. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do the negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
And the kind of guy who his teammates love, because they know he's always going to have their back, always going to work hard, and always going to bring it.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
So far, they've been active, scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
They've got Felton. Grant is out there with Patrick Patterson, and it's Abrines in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul. Derek Favors checked in for Mitchell. Exum kicks to Favors. They get a hand on it. Feeds it to Jerebko. Clock at 6. Here's the break for the finish.
Whoa! Nasty. Yes. Quick lick from Patterson makes finishing plays off with a dunk look easy.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Dishes it to Jerebko. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. For 3, Felton. Rebounded by Jerebko. Jazz trail by 13. To the middle. Favors can't get it to go.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Felton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Jazz, Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Exum. To the paint. Crowder dishes to Jerebko, and he lays it straight in.
Taking a workman-like approach inside. That's the shot you want.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Pass to Adams. George against Crowder. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anthony. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ingles against Westbrook. Ingles passes to Favors. He kicks it to Rubio. He feeds it to Jerebko. Over Brewer. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut back down to 14 on those points from Jerebko. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kicks it to Brewer. Adams sets the pick for Brewer. Trying his luck deep. Rebounded by Jerebko. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And Utah has possession. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Jerebko kicks to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. Crowder's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Oklahoma City leading by 13. The three from George. Derek Favors with the rebound. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Mitchell comes in for Jerebko. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Now, here's Rubio. At the tip, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one.
Gobert using that 7'1" frame well on the glass, utilizing his size.
Brewer, good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Westbrook against Rubio. Crowder kicks to Ingles. No good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Adams now top of the key. Anthony dishes to George. Back to Anthony. Adams right side. The shot, no good.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
Gobert the screen. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. A three off the inbound, and no good trying to get that one. And so we conclude the first half. Thunder lead by 14. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those three-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them then. But they're getting them a variety of ways. We just got to be better.
Play outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this sold-out arena packed to the gills with fans, we are glad to have you join us. I'm Ernie Johnson. This is Kenny the Jet Smith right there. Shaquille O'Neal getting them all pumped up. Yeah.
They love the show, Ernie.
Oh, yeah.
And we love the fans, too.
Oh, yeah. Checking out Oklahoma City. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession, so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. Paul George really making a difference here.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
Just an incredible start from him to begin this game. He will need to carry that same aggressive attack into the second half.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. Jazz trail by 14. So on the floor for Utah, the tough defending Favors and Gobert make up the big men. Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Inside, Gobert, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting one.
Rudy Gobert, not that well known stateside when he was drafted in 2013. Didn't take him long, though, to make a big-time name for himself.
Now, here's Westbrook. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside, George. Oklahoma City moving it around. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. Jazz trail by 11. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. Westbrook against Rubio. Outside, George. Anthony with the screen on Ingles. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. In the corner, it's Brewer. That 3 off the mark. Jazz trail by 11. The wide open look here for Ingles. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Brewer. Utah with the rebound.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Brewer with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Derek Favors. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Brewer. That one misses. Jazz trail by 9. Rubio outside. They set the pick. And there's the feed to Favors. Ball's knocked loose. Now Westbrook. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Utah calls timeout.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Jerebko's checked in for Utah. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Rubio against Westbrook. Here's the screen. Lobs it up for Favors. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Jerebko.
Just how they drew it up coming out of the half. 3 straight from the field.
Anthony, the pass to Brewer. The kick out to Westbrook. Adams dishes to Westbrook. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Rubio following the score by Oklahoma City. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. For the Thunder, Patterson, he's checked in for Adams. Jeremy Grant comes in for George. And Alex Abrinas subbed in for Brewer. Then for the Jazz, Crowder, he's checked in for Jerebko. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Mitchell. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Ferguson's checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Russell Westbrook. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Abrinas kicks to Felton. Shoots over Exum. That shot is off. And Utah the other way now. Poked away. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Abrines with the bucket. Abrines has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Oh, terrific pick. Then kicks it right ahead, turning defense into offense.
And on the other side, that's an annoying miscue. Total lack of focus.
For Oklahoma City, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Felton. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Patterson. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Favors. Out to the right wing. Here's O'Neal. Another miss by Utah. The Thunder leading by 15. Passes it to Ferguson. In the corner, it's Felton. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
O'Neal passes to Favors. Favors with the screen. Crowder against Grant. 6 to shoot. And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got 5.
I like to see that. Taking it up strong in traffic.
Abrines kicks to Grant. The dish to Patterson. Back to Grant. Here's Abrines. Good on the three-point shot. He has 7.
You don't see that play regularly from them, but it led to a made 3, so you can't knock them for trying it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ferguson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City out in front as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay? We've got to pay attention right now, okay, on what we're doing coming out of timeouts.
Pushing the action, fast pace. Billy Donovan wants to keep them rolling it out.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job in transition. They just need to stay focused and be efficient.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Ferguson. Patrick Patterson is out there with Grant. Then there's Brewer, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Here's Crowder, and Grant sends it back. And Brewer kicks to Patterson. Back to Brewer. 17-foot shot on the way. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Thunder lead by 16. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Patrick Patterson.
The length of Gobert causes the defense plenty of problems. He's very clever at drawing fouls on his shots.
A free throw drops for Gobert. A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Patterson. Anthony comes in for Grant, and George is subbed in for Ferguson. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Ricky Rubio comes in for Exum. And Gobert drops them both. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Westbrook. The shot's good.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Westbrook against Rubio. Timeout. Utah calls timeout.
Guard it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. There's the screen. The pass to Ingles. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City leading by 16. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Has his man, just misses with the pass. Not sure what happened on that play.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Gobert, the screen. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Rubio outside. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Crowder, the pass to Rubio. There's the double team with Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingles. The Jazz again can't hit it. Oklahoma City's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Adams dishes to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Crowder pulls it in.
And a lot to dislike about that. I don't know where to begin.
You know, not at all. Me either. He doesn't want to look at his coach or teammates. I'm sure he's going to get an earful.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart one.
This is what desperation can do. You start to play outside of yourself, making a bad situation worse.
Derek Favors checked in for Jay Crowder. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Jazz trail by 16. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul of the game. Gobert, the screen. Rubio with it. Westbrook picks him up. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Here's Adams. That shot no good. Great D that time from Favors. Feeds to Rubio. Gobert the screen. Stolen by Westbrook. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From 13, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Shots good by Anthony. And the Thunder lead by 16.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Thunder.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch. And
what a tremendous standout performance it was for Raymond Felton.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 16. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Raymond Felton.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Jerebko's checked in for Favors. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Alec Burks checked in for Mitchell. And it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Exum. Patrick Patterson picking up that last bucket. Exum kicks to Jerebko. Burks in the corner. Shot clock at 6. A step back shot here. That one a little long. Here's Abrines. Grant with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. Here's Abrines. The putback. Grant kicks to Patterson. Pass to Ferguson. Over Jerebko. Ferguson misses. Now here's Burks. Knocked loose. Gobert the pass to Exum. From deep. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Corey Brewer. Great job out there tonight. Seemed like the team was very cohesive. What's working?
We play as a team. That's what we got to do to win games. And, we're able to get up and down, play fast, and free-flow basketball. When we're knocking down shots, we're a really good team.
Corey, thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.